Day 70. Moving right along. 2/3 in, isn't it? Today, a lot of, I'm still looking at the relationships and some of the things that I am going through now with some people. Now it's not, today was less about my husband and more about some other relationships. And what I notice is that when we feel anger towards somebody, we have a tendency to blame, I guess, anger or any feeling for that matter. We have a tendency to attribute our feelings to other people. So if it's anger, then we attribute this anger to the person about whom we're feeling it. If it's love, then we attribute our feeling of love to the person to whom we, in the presence of whom we're feeling it, right? Or about whom we're feeling it. And what's really important to understand, and this is what I am, trying to teach and trying to obviously see even in my own tendencies or in my interactions with other people, and see how they use me as the projected surface as well, is that the feelings that we're feeling, whether anger or love, are ours, always ours. Yes, other people can be catalysts. They can be like those chemicals that are added into the mix for us to come in contact with that feeling, or to re-feel it, However, these feelings, most of the time, are not from now. We're not really reacting to now. Most of our reactions, this is what we call triggers, are from the past. It's feelings that are already dormant within us, that haven't been processed before, that have been suppressed, that haven't been completed. And when we're interacting with other people, these feelings are reawakened. So, for example, anger, that anger was already dormant within us. Just the interaction or the situation which provokes us to feel what we feel is just how can I say it? It's a catalyst. It's a catalyst for us to become aware of what's already there. We're basically using other people or situations to feel the feelings that are already within. Anger, what's complicated about anger is that we were conditioned to believe that that's not a good feeling, that it's not good to be angry. It's true also that as children, we may have witnessed grown-ups, be angry and violent at the same time. This is like, I obviously have experienced it from my father or, other grown-ups. And then, so that was a very violent event. So we decided that it's bad to be angry, right? Or, for example, when I would then express my anger or my big feelings with my parents, I was shut down. So, that was also a message that, or I was blamed, or I was punished, or I was shamed. So the message was, don't feel this. Like, you're a bad girl, bad person for feeling this. You shouldn't be feeling this. So when we grow up, the amount of anger within all of us is huge. And our society really doesn't give us many opportunities to experience or to express anger in constructive ways, nor are we taught how to manage it and regulate it, and how to express it and process it, on our own time. Because I agree that anger is violent, and to be on the receiving end of somebody's anger, it's very violent. It's not pleasant. It's not nice. It's not good to feel. And yet, so what happens is we suppress until it just blows out of us. And then it's quite destructive, has the potential to be destructive. So, but the feeling is ours. The people who may have caused it, who we think have made us feel this way, it's not the truth. Nobody makes us feel anything. What we're feeling in our body is ours, and our responsibility to process or learn how to express. Same with love. We think we love this person because of who they are. And yes, they are acting as a catalyst. They are acting as a wake up, or they bring us in contact with that feeling within us. But it's not so much this particular person. They're just the catalyst. Just like the person who causes us, in quotes, to feel our anger, the person who causes us to feel love is also not really responsible. They're just part of the formula that allows us to come in contact with these feelings within us. And for each one of us, a different thing may cause feelings of anger, and a different thing may cause feelings of love, because anger and love and all the other feelings have a lot to do with our past experience and our childhood events, and the way we were raised, and the way we were treated, and what was said, and what was appropriate, and what was allowed when we were children. So this is what I am, really dealing with these days. I am on the receiving end of anger from other people. And it's very tempting to get caught and respond. And I did respond with my husband a few days ago, and I screamed right back, and I, got caught in that nervous system dysregulation with him. But today I had another opportunity with another member of my family where I was on the receiving end of anger, but my heart was open, and I luckily, and very grateful to myself for that, I was able to remain in the open heart and didn't get caught in the negativity, in anger. And so I will see what happens next, but I already know that when we answer somebody's anger with love, when we don't get caught in that, blaming and projecting machine, that's how we change everything. So I don't know yet what happens next with this other person, but I'm betting that because I responded with love, I broke the pattern, and I am going to heal this relationship through this choice. But it took me a little bit of reflection to understand that what this person was feeling, the anger she expressed toward me, was not me. She wasn't attacking me. She called me. She thought I was the one who caused her anger, but I know that I wasn't. and I, allowed her to see something, and I put down some boundaries, and I said that I'm not the reason for her anger, that her anger is hers, and that she can tell me anything. She has the right to express herself, but my boundary is that she talks to me with respect and she doesn't put me down. So, that was an interesting exercise, and I'll see what happens next. But it just wanted to share that, we have this tendency to blame other people for our feelings because that's how we were raised, because other people held us, our parents and other people all around us held us responsible for their feelings, but that's just not the truth. It's not true. Other people's feelings are their feelings. Our feelings are our feelings and our responsibility. All right, everyone. See you soon. See you tomorrow.